It just depends on who our personnel is in. We lost the midi so we were down a midi today, our senior captain, 5th-year player. So we had to make some adjustments to make up for that lack of personnel. And so when we put a D-mid in, it's just going to bunker up back there. But we could have played it a lot of different ways. I think it just depends on where the draw's going, where we feel like we're getting beat, and just making in-game adjustments. It wasn't a strategy going in. Just, you got to play what's in front of you. So sometimes the best laid plans don't actually work that way. Meg's a senior, and she's been in this game before, and we also know that when Meg doesn't play well in a game, the next game she comes back and plays really well. We also knew that her connection with her senior class on the field, not that Kaylee doesn't have that connection, but sometimes that thread is really strong emotionally, and we really wanted to tap into our players' emotions and not get too technical with X's and O's, but tap into how they feel. And we also felt like going back to Meg would show confidence to the team that we're not afraid to do what we think is necessary. We've been a team all year that takes risks and makes changes and does what needs to happen. And we knew Kaylee would come in and do what she needed to do. But Meg was lights out today, and so I'm really happy for her. And can't tell you what a tremendous teammate Kaylee Waters is, because she was, she put us in this situation on Friday night, and then we went with Meg on Sunday. So if that's just not show you how selfless this team is, that I think that speaks. To see Devin go in, I felt like we could have used Devin because Allie was hot feeding, and the other player that we use is a lefty. And we just felt like that adjustment would be really good. And Devin's strength is to catch and finish. And to see her on the field her senior year in the championship game is really special. And we also had somebody else new that hadn't played. So we had to shift it up a lot to try to battle what our situation was. But Devin and Caroline Wakefield got some playing time where they haven't been in big games recently. Traditionally, especially with Taylor Cummings, she's been a wizard at the draw, and I think that's probably one of the many things that are dangerous about her game. And we just, Sammy Joe's worked hard. Our whole draw unit has worked hard all year, and again, we felt like if she wasn't winning it clean, we really wanted to win the 50-50 ball. And I thought we did a pretty good job of that. And then down the stretch, they started getting some momentum there. But Sammy won a couple for her straight out too. So, she takes a lot of pride in the draw, and she's a hell of a competitor, and so that didn't surprise me.